into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tony Pollard, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted around up at the 30-yard line. Starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Look at his defense for the Vikings. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe it for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
Gone. His throw incomplete. This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
While you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
And the Lions' 1st down.
Now run by Gibbs. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw is gone. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Now Goff. This is caught. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Now for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Lions 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
At the 43-yard line.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To the air with McCarthy. Looking deep here for Mooney. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw, gone. He'll get this to Bell. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Lions. First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
Now gone. That's taken in. It's Isaac to Slaw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. It was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here's Gong. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force dumps that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman and get the kryptonite. So much the mic, that's character, it's not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? It's out of all the factors. You whack, you twisted, the girls are all.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun again to Pollard. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Throwing is McCarthy. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does. And that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Now McCarthy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Those have been a problem for them all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Now it's gone. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great. But you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big 3rd down.
Super 1.
Here's Goff. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get on the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. A 54-yard punt return there. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
And that jumps the excitement level up a few notches, doesn't it? What a big-time punt return for a touchdown. Now their cohorts on the special team side, they've got to add the PAT.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And finally, he's out of bounds, but not before a great return. He's all the way inside the 30.
But whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
19 Lions.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. The lead is up to 8. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And he'll be is stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Over the middle, complete. It's Bell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Here's Goff. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Goff now looking to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Goff throwing again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It'll be Lions football to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because As the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front three, your front four, front five, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit. And that's what he did on that play.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Viking 18. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, rapid, 18, rapid.
Back to throw. McCarthy. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
A 45-yard attempt.
It's headed right. It's no good. He misses wide of the upright. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead holds at 8. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Goff now to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He'll go right back to St. Brown. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Here we go on 4th. Gone. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First and 10 at the 44-yard
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
From the gun, here's Goff. This to Laporta, right side. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They missed a field goal earlier, so possibly as a result, that's why they're going to try to go for it here on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Throw left side, caught by Laporta. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Lions on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. Goff. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On the give, here's Gibbs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run. Honed in on it and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Come on! 180!
Now gone. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And this one is right through. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, it's still a one-possession game, which we're not fully over yet.
And there's a a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
To the air with McCarthy. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Here we go. Shot it. 60 Eagles. 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing is McCarthy. Drops this underneath for Pollard. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Check up.
Now McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. Well, they go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. The way that this team is playing, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
As the kickoff unit, as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And you
You figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and they figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Here's Goff. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he's got a good gain of 7 after the 37. 64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Second and 2. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Give to Pollard running left. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. Now it's gone. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
3 plays and out.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's caught. And he'll get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked out at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you that's exactly what they need to do.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing again is gone. That is caught by Laporta. Look at the big man rumble. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Now Goff. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. 22. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Vikings, it's a 4th.
Chill. Right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like it's your mix. Congratulations. Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Come back here. I bet you right up when we start the show, but I mean now. Very close because I told you so. You know, we blow because we blow some rays. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay. Change a lot of Joker and the thief, I said. I'll tell you all the story about the Joker and the thief, I said. I'll tell you all about the Joker and the thief in the night. You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads a roll.